One of the best views you'll find in all of baseball. Downtown Pittsburgh in PNC Park. Tonight, the first of this quick two-game series between the Detroit Tigers and the Pittsburgh Pirates. Interleague baseball next. Jonathan Neese will be on the mound for the series opener. EK, what do you got?
Well, guys, this will be his second start of the season. In his first start, he already got himself in the win column. He'll be looking to add to that here.
Ian Kinsler heads for the batter's box, and we are just about ready for some evening baseball.
Second baseman, number 3.
Now a pitch runs in on him here, and all he can do is flare one fouled off to the right side.
First pitch, 7:05.
And he falls behind 0-2. On the ground to the left side. Mercer is there. Throw too late, and he's on with an infield single to open up the ball game.
And you know, any way you can get on base, you just take it. Here he just puts the ball in play. Doesn't hit it all that hard, but he's able to leg it out at first base, and he's on to start this ball game.
Cameron Maybin will stand in here with a runner at first to start the inning. Now, I know both of you are more familiar with the art of hitting as opposed to the art of pitching, but on a wet night like this, who do you think this favors?
Well, I think it favors the pitcher. I know they're going to argue, well, the grip, but the ball doesn't carry on wet nights. So if I'm out there, I'm saying, look, pitcher advantage.
Neese pauses. First pitch on its way. Watches a fastball right there for strike one. Eric, we look at this Pirate ball club as they enter play here tonight. They've been playing some pretty good baseball of late as they've won 6 of their last 8 games.
And you've got a couple of clubs here that are each in first place in their divisions coming in. You start to wonder, maybe this could even possibly be a World Series preview. Well, granted, it may be a bit premature, but each of these teams is at least in the conversation.
He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. To second for one. On to first, but not in time as he's in there ahead of the throw.
ケンさんおはようございます。気の毒な配信者さんですね、あの人。
Here he takes just a little extra time to make sure that he makes a good throw. And they're going to settle for just one at second.
Here's Justin Upton now, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. The rain, as we've mentioned, coming down fairly steadily here at game time. EK, how'd you like playing in the rain?
It wasn't that bad. The only problem sometimes up at the
それ
plate,
でほんまにっていうところがまた
while
ね、
it was raining, made it a little difficult to hit.
まあ、騙されへんやろと思ってると思うんですけど。
Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is James Kingsley.
Yeah, guys, he's a very solid umpire. Well respected for the strike zone he calls and the consistency he brings to the job.
Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And here is strike 3 called on the fastball. Looked to be about eye level, but it's out number 2 instead. So a moment now to take a look at the starting lineup for the visiting Detroit Tigers. What's the key for them to win this series opener, Steve?
Well, definitely be aggressive at the plate. You've got to come through with clutch 2-out hits, and don't leave runners in scoring position. That's the key.
Victor Martinez will dig in now, and he, like many others, was held hitless in the shutout yesterday afternoon.
You know, guys, we all know that those kind of games are going to happen in this sport. It's a tough game out there, no matter who you are. But the good ones are able to put that day behind you and go out and focus on the next game.
A runner on first with 2 away.
まあ、呼び出した方もなんかうまいこと言うとったみたいですね。
It's one thing when you're facing a lightweight hitter up there, but facing a guy like this, the difference between 1-1 and 0-2 is huge.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Sent on the ground out to second. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Tigers leave 1. Now the Pirates will get their first opportunity. No score. Anibal Sanchez, the right-hander from Venezuela, gets the starting nod in this one. EK, what's the word on him?
Yeah, Matty, in his last start, really rested that bullpen. He pitched into the 9th inning and got his ball club to win.
Kyle Saul comes to the plate to lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Right fielder, number 85.
In there, strike 1. Eric, these Tigers, as they begin playing here tonight, trying to bounce back from a loss last time out, but they've been in good form lately, 5-2 over their last 7.
This is a battle of 2 first-place clubs here. Maybe even a couple of clubs that might meet again come October. Who knows? This is going to be a good one.
And a half-hearted attempt that time as he broke the plane of the plate. It's a ball and 2 strikes now. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And he gives this one a pretty good ride down the left field line. And that ball will stay fair, and it's gone. A home run. And that, folks, is his first home run in the big league. It's fair to say it's a moment he'll never forget.
Yeah, you're right, Matt. I remember mine. I hit it in my first at-bat of the 1992 season against the San Diego Padres. It's hard to describe exactly what you feel as you round the bases, but as you can imagine, it's pretty awesome. Hopefully he can get that ball back soon so it can go in his trophy.
なんか第1号みたいですね。
Here's Andrew McCutchen now. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. He'll enter play down at an even 240 for the year. 1 home run and 3 driven in. Bases are empty here, nobody out. Swung on and missed, 1-1.
And that's about where he'll sit with that fastball, 93, 94. That's plenty hard enough to blow it by guys when you need to.
Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Yeah, and he's got to be careful not to give up yet another home run here in this inning. So you can see they're approaching with caution here.
And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3.
All right, now you've just seen 2 straight breaking pitches miss away. So as a hitter, you're going to eliminate that pitch. No way does he throw it a third time.
ああ、でもその配信者の人もなんかすごいっすよね。結構登録者もおるっぽいっすよね。
McCutchen will take one that misses. It's ball 4.
Hey, you know what? That's all right. He gave him a pretty good battle up there, and he never gave in to him. A walk you can work around. A home run, you can't.
John Jaso will dig in now. He had a couple of hits in yesterday's contest.
Well, you look at the average on the season, guys, and he's not sneaking up on anybody. Pretty amazing numbers for him right there. So yesterday's performance, obviously no fluke.
He's set. Here it comes. Chop foul at the plate. Strike 1.
あら、調子が悪いっすか。さっきはもう焼肉をがっつり食いましたね。
One ball and one strike.
たまに食べるとうまいですね、焼肉は。
Swing and a miss on the sinker, and it's 1 and 2.
Oh, and he's sure got a good one, doesn't he? That ball goes from about knee-high to ankle-high in the matter of about 5 feet.
And a half swing that time, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the umpire.
5回勝負。それはなんか当たったんちゃいますか。焼肉うまいですね。うまいんですけど、後始末が大変ですよね。鍋が結構ドロドロになるからね。焼いてるときは、焼いてしばらくすると固まってきよるでしょ、あれ。早めに拭き取らんと、ガビガビになってますからね。
Well, you got to remember the slide step does 2 things for you. It gets the catcher the ball quicker so he can throw a guy out.
結構こう、ベタつきが残りやすいというかね。
And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2.
This is a guy that's got to understand his abilities here. He's
まあ
got the
相
speed
当
to
な
beat
ね、
out
油
any
が
ground
ついと
ball,
る
but
から。
he's taking uppercut swings trying to go yard.
Scorched to third. Taken in by Castellanos.
Double
On to
play.
first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. Back with more on our Wednesday night showcase right after this. Nick Castellanos will lead things off here as it'll be 5, 6, and 7 due up to kick off the second.
早めに吹いとかんとやばいっすね、あれはね。あんまずーっと置いとったらほんまに取りにくくなってくるから。
Here's the first pitch. Lined hard toward right center. But this will not elude the right fielder's grasp as he ranges over to handle it for the first out.
強力な潜在で取ってもなんかもう一つ取れないですよね。
It's brought to us by Majestic. EK, what do you got?
Well, guys, we have an opportunity to watch Starling Marte out there in left field in this one. He won the 2015 Gold Glove Award. Very athletic. You couple him with some of the other outfielders in this ball game, man, oh man, does not look like there are going to be any hits out there.
Stephen Moya is at the plate as he watches ball 1. And here's a ball hit in the air. Cervelli is under it. 2 gone.
いえ、釣られて何でも買いやがって。まあ、影響されると知らないですよね、それはね。
Stepping in now, James McCann. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time, it's 0-1.
まあ、買いたなったら買ってまいりますからな。
2 out, nobody on. Hit hard on the ground to second. And a bit of a high throw that time, but not much problem over there at first, as that will end the inning. Down in order go the Tigers. They trail this one 1-0. Francisco Cervelli will come forward now, back in the lineup here after getting yesterday afternoon off.
Cervelli.
First pitch coming, here it is. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Maben moves over. And that's the first out of the inning. And with a quick breather here, let's take a look at the defense for the Detroit Tigers. It's brought to us by Majestic. Eric, what do we need to know?
Well, guys, remember, this manager has not jumped on board with all the defensive shifts. Still that old school mentality, plays guys straight up, so we'll see how that impacts this game.
Cole Figueroa will stand in now as he was reinserted back into the lineup here after taking a needed day off yesterday. Into the windup and the pitch. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. 2-0 count.
まあ、星になったらどうしようもないですからね。
And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. And he fires a fastball now for a called strike 2. And this misses, so that'll fill the count at 3-2. You have to figure that he's really going to need to keep the walks in check if he's going to have success here.
I was thinking the same thing. No free rides. You got to make these guys earn it.
Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Well, the strikeouts sure come in bunches for this guy. Remember, he had 10 of them in his last start, and he's well on his way to maybe even matching that number in this game.
Into the box now, Jung-Ho Gong. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1.
And if you're not careful, this is the kind of guy that can run off 6 scoreless innings against you from here out. So that first inning run isn't something you can bank on holding up.
And he is cruising now. It's 0-2.
And you kind of get the sense that he's not really messing around out there too much. There hasn't been a whole lot of setting guys up here in this inning. He's just trying to get himself back into that dugout as fast as he can.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Lays off that time, and it's 1-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And they come inside with the fastball, but it misses here, and it's back to 2-2.
And the hope was that he would have chased one of those pitches, but now on 2-2, I don't think you fool around anymore.
A full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes.
So many times, pitchers will get ahead, and they'll start to mess around, and the next thing you know, it's a full count like it is here.
Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. And he misses here for ball 4. Already 2 walks surrendered in his first couple of innings of work.
Yeah, and this has been the big concern with this guy over the last couple seasons. He's prone to getting hurt by the base on balls. Already that's 2 walks here in the early going. And that's something that he's going to need to get a handle on pretty quick.
Jordy Mercer will dig in now, hoping to perhaps make him pay for the 2-out walk.
Yeah, nothing going on earlier in this inning, but a chance to make some noise right here. Those kind of walks often seem to come back and bite guys somehow.
From the stretch. And this pitch is right down the middle, strike 1.
And you know, I think it's going to be important that when guys get their pitches, they take advantage. There it looked like he was taken all the way, and he may not get another pitch that catches that much of the plate.
Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Strike 2 called on the inner half. 0-2 now.
Well, no taking now. He's going to have to swing the bat.
Two out with the man at first. And this one's in the dirt. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. Bucks go down quietly. We play 2 innings. It's 1-0. Mike Aviles is into the box as we are all set to begin the 3rd.
Shortstop, Mike Aviles.
横になりながら見てます。まあ、そんだけ腹痛かったら、しゃあないですよね。ああ、ホラーゲーム、チーズカレーマン食いながら、アンティルドーンでしたっけ？ああ、サイコブレイクでしたっけ
？Had him lunging at that pitch away, and it's 1-1 now.
And if you're going to go after that pitch, you got to be thinking right field. I think he just pulled off of that
またあれ、後で配信はやりはりますか？
Hard hit ball to second. To his left, Figueroa. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the 3rd.
Batting 9th, the pitcher, number 19, Anibal Sanchez.
Into the box now, Anibal Sanchez. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First pitch of the at-bat. And that swung on and missed for strike 1.
生肉にしようぜ、ネグロ。生肉。
And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1.
生肉。
Now a swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2.
Real good lateral movement on that two-seam fastball. That pitch is money for him when it's moving like that. So just keep on throwing it.
Now a swing and a miss here as he's down on strikes. So it's 2 up, 2 down to begin the third.
Yeah, I think the only surprise here
まあ
was
ちょっ
that
と
it
これ
took him
9回ま
4
でやるのは
pitches to
微妙
strike
っ
out
ぽいっ
instead
す
of
ね、
3.
10時は
Hey,
ね。
made him work a little.
多分微
Ian
妙な
Kinsler
回
will
になり
stand
そう
in now
な。
with 2 away, trying to avoid another 1-2-3 inning.
Now, this has been total domination these past few innings. They haven't been able to mount any kind of threat
ぐ
whatsoever.
ーっと。せいろがん飲んどからダメですな。
First pitch on its way. Down the third baseline. Gung is there. In a close play at first, but he's called out and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for Detroit. They still trail 1-0. Jordy Mercer digs into the box in the bottom of inning number 3.
The shortstop, Jordy Mercer.
Back at it is Sanchez as he moves ahead of the leadoff man here. 0-1. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike.
ああ、ウイルスが入ったんすかね。
Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. The 1-2 pitch. Hit hard on the ground towards second. And Kinsler will flip it on to first for out number 1.
Batting ninth, pitcher, Sean Neese.
Settling in now, John Neese, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First offering on its way. First offering to him stays upstairs. It's a ball and no strikes. Fastball in there for a strike. 92 on the radar gun that time. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Looked like he was on that one, but it's 1-2.
せいろがん飲んで
Hey, give
横
him
になる
credit
し
up
か
there.
ない
He's
で
going to
す
take
ね。
his hacks.
And now a slider in there for a called third strike, and there are 2 gone now.
Now batting, number 85.
Kyle Saul will stand in to try to duplicate his first at-bat where he homered to open the inning.
And it was a nice at-bat, too, Matty. He looked really, really comfortable up there.
And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2. 2 out, nobody on. Boy, tough to lay off, but he's glad he did. It's 1-2 now.
Well, you know, when you're behind an account like this, it's all about changing your approach at the plate. You got to shorten up a little bit and just look to put the ball in play.
And look out as that fastball ran in and got him.
思いっきり当てられましたね。
The best way to make a team pay for hitting you is to come around and score. Let's see what they can do.
Andrew McCutchen will stand in now, a Silver Slugger recipient for National League outfielders a year ago. And good movement on the fastball there from Sanchez as he jumps ahead with strike one.
That's what you need to do after a hit by pitch. Get right back on that horse and fire a fastball in there.
Before the 0-1, he'll check on first. And a dive, but he's back. A runner on first with two away.
風の可能性ありですが、腹に来る風もありますからね。風の菌ばっか食ってるから、風の菌って。
Called strike on the inside, and he can't believe it at the plate. It's 1-2 now.
Nothing fancy. 3 fastballs so far in this at bat. He could go just about anywhere from here.
Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. Pirates leave 1, but they hold a 1-0 lead. Leading off the inning, Cameron Maven, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
And in a pretty close game so far, they'd love to see this guy get on base so they can get a rally started to get back in this thing.
Nice is ready. Here it comes. And that's in there for strike one. Well, that pitch isn't going to light up the radar gun, but it's been effective.
Well, it doesn't have to. If you get that good movement and put it in the right spot, it's plenty good enough to do the job.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And it's quickly 0-2.
もうちょっと時間がね、あれなんで5回表でやめますわ。まあ前編ってことで。
Justin Upton in now. He went down looking at his first trip to the plate.
Well, you know, it never feels good to go down on strikes, especially looking. It wouldn't be surprised to see him be a little more aggressive in this at-bat.
Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. Now a fastball off the plate away, a ball and a strike. Just one hit apiece for both of these clubs. Hit hard back up the middle, and that's into the outfield for a one-out base hit.
And he'd been on a pretty good roll until that base hit right there. He'd set down 9 in a row, so now he's going to have to remember what it's like to work out of the stretch.
Victor Martinez stands in. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out.
And Matt, with the double play in order, they'll obviously be looking to induce another ground ball out of him right here.
Cut fastball taken for strike one. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for the Tigers. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out.
Just coasting right along here. Gets another pop-up, and look, he's barely breaking a sweat out there.
Nick Castellanos stands in for the second time.
やたらぐるぐるしてますね。
Yeah, he put a good swing on it last time, so we'll see if he can make one fall here.
And that misses inside 1-0.
まだ入れない。
Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1. Two out with the man at first. Here's the 1-1 pitch. And he'll fall behind now to 1-2.
回線が悪いんかして、やたらぐるぐるぐるぐるしてるんですよね。
Hit hard towards second. Reach to his backhand side at second, but this finds a way by.
Yeah, and you know, he just couldn't put him
away. He goes to
the fastball, hoping to get out of the inning, but this is hit pretty hard, and now he's got a second man on base to deal with, 2 away.
Mm. なんか回線が安定しないですね。
He'll wait out a breaking pitch here that finds the zone for strike one.
That's such a good pitch to get ahead. Lefty on lefty. It's a big looping curveball. Makes it very difficult for the hitter to try and time what's coming next.
He's set. Here's the 0-1. And there's ball one. 2 down, runners at first and second. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Called strike in a dangerous location there, 1-2.
Very patient here to start the at-bat. Maybe even a little too patient because
なんかこれ途中からなんかやったらぐるぐるぐるぐる回るんですよ。なんなんでしょうね。
And he'll try to entice him with the changeup here, but it dips below the knees. It's 2-2.
Well, that's a good take there with 2 strikes. That wasn't an easy one to lay off of.
Has to be thinking strikeout here. This is line to left. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. A golden opportunity to get on the board here goes for naught. The 3 of us return with more Wednesday night baseball after this.
回線の問題でしょうね。
John Jaso is set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
First baseman, Sean Jaso.
grounded to the right.
抜ける。
And a diving effort there, but it'll come up empty. It's a base hit.
Oh, my goodness, this guy is really starting to heat up now. That's 8 straight games with a base hit. He's been fun to watch.
Starling Marte will dig in. 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Popped high in the air.
Wow.
Castellanos is there for it. He's got it 1 away.
And here's a spot where you can see he just doesn't get that bat on a level plane through the zone. This is an uppercut swing like he's trying to hit it out of the park, and it winds up a routine pop-up.
Into the box, Francisco Cervelli, as he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1.
You know, I can't help but notice how much he's getting ahead of the hitters right now. I'm told he's throwing around 80% first pitch strikes. That's way above average.
Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. High and deep to straightaway right. Moya ranging back.
入った。
A 2-run blast to straightaway right field, and the lead for the Pirates is now 3-0.
セバリさん打ち
I
ました
tell you,
な。
what's impressive about this swing in this weather, when it's this cold, I mean, you really got to get a hold of one if you're going to take it the other way in this ballpark. That's pretty darn impressive right there.
Stepping in now, Cole Figueroa. Showing bunt here, but he takes ball 1. Swung on, and this one's driven in the air as well. To deep right field. That one's out of here. Back-to-back home runs. A solo shot here to straightaway right field, as the Pirates have opened it up now 4-0.
Now make it back-to-back home runs for these guys, and that's their 3rd of the ball game all told. They've really put this guy through the ringer out there in the first half of this game.
Up next,
standing in now, Jung-Ho Kang. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty, it's strike 1.
Feels like he's kind of relied a little too much on that fastball.
And it's gotten him into trouble. I think guys have just gone up there looking for it, and usually they wind up getting it.
Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone.
And this is one of those guys that you can spend all your time in the video room watching what his pitches look like, but until you get out there and see it firsthand, you just have no idea how much his stuff moves around.
Here's Jordy Mercer now, as he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch. It's strike 1.
And even though that is a strike, it's okay. These guys have been really patient at the plate. They've had a good game plan up there, and it's worked out for them so far.
The windup and the 0-1. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. 3 runs already home here. Bounced weakly near the plate. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. So 2 home runs in the inning lead to 3 runs on the scoreboard. We played 4 full. It's the Pirates 4 and the Tigers nothing. Leading off the inning, James McCann. And they'll need him to get something going here.
Boy, they've got some work to do here, but there's still a lot of time left in this game. So just chip away, chip away.
Took a
と
little
りあえ
off,
ずこ
and
の
it's in for a
5 回
ball,
の
strike
表終
one.
わったら
It seems like he kind of
中
got
断
away
し
from
ま
that
すわ。
pitch here in the last few innings. You got to think about bringing that one right back.
ああ、トイレ
Grounder
行っ
hit
てた。
hard down the
おお、
first
危ね。
baseline. And he'll take this to
ホー
the
ムラン
bag.
2発
Three
打ちましたよ。
unassisted for the first out.
Now batting, shortstop, Mike Aviles.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Mike Aviles. He got on top of one and was a ground
Wow.
out victim last time. And a high strike there, 0-1.
ナイスイどんだけみ
And
た
he
いな。
sets his sights, coming at him with the 0-1. Chopped foul right at home plate. No runs, 3 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for the Tigers. Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And this is swung on and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 5th.
And sometimes this is all you have to do. Throw a ton of strikes and keep the ball in the yard. It's worked for him so far.
Miguel Cabrera will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty.
カブレラさんです。
He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1.
Well on his way to another good inning right here, and you see the pitch count. It's not even close to being a factor just yet.
Here it comes, 1-0. That evens it up,
球場
1-1.
に1個のどんだけが看板設置したらホームラン打った瞬間どんだけっていうシステム。それはまたおもろいですね。
A ball and 2 strikes the count now with the bases empty and 2 away. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
Yeah, and on 1 and 2, when you know the guy at the plate needs to protect, that's a great spot for that curveball. A lot of guys, they would have gone fishing for that.
Squared that one up just a little late.
どんだけとか言って。
Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now, 3-2. What's the call here?
I still don't think I throw him a strike. There's a good chance that he's going to be chasing something, expand the zone, so you make him show you that he can hold back.
Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. Keeps fighting them off.
どんだけ
The
待つ
eighth
にな
pitch
り
of
ます
the
ね。
at-bat coming up. And opposite field as he lines this down the line in right. And that's a fair ball heading out toward the 320 sign in right.
Well, this was a wise decision here to hold on at first base. Even though that ball's off the wall, I think they would have had a good shot at throwing him out. So he holds on at first.
審判。
Here's the second baseman, Ian Kinsler. And he lays off there 1-0.
And, you know, he's been the beneficiary of most of the calls here tonight, but I think that's one that he thought he should have had.
ピッチャーもがっかりですね。どんだけ。
Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Chopped weakly to the left. Taken in by Mercer. And behind the back, he gets his man at second to retire the side. Wow! One for the highlight reel as they get the force play to get him out of trouble. Back with more on our Wednesday night showcase right after this.
メジャー技ですな、これ。
Kyle Ryan is going to take over here in inning number 5 as it's going to be up to their
ああ、
bullpen
了
to try and
解
keep him in the
で
game
す。
here.
もうここでやめますわ。どっちにしろちょっと最後までできないんでね。
He took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance.
とりあえず前編ということで、ここまでにしますわ。続きは明日の朝にやります。はーい、お疲れ様でした。さあ、では、終わります。ああ、まあまあ、どっちにしろも時間が中途半端なんで、ここで止めときますわ。まあ、また続きは明日ということで。